And now, the best 60-ish seconds of your week.
This is the last episode from beautiful Brazil, here in Gramado, a city, if you never get a chance to visit, you've really missed out on. This beautiful country, bigger in size than the continental U.S., with greater ports and natural resources, minerals in particular, than the U.S., has been held back for centuries by corruption in particular and socialism more recently. Pray for Brazil, because Jair Bolsonaro, the new president, is taking it in the right direction. And as I return to the tundra of North America, it's Groundhog Day. And you know me, I'm hoping for very, very early spring. And this week there's so much to talk about. First, there's the Iowa caucuses. Bernie Sanders, in his ascendancy in both Iowa and New Hampshire, showcasing the fact that the Democrat Party's primary base has turned dramatically leftward. How much comes out of Iowa, we'll have to see. They used to say there were only 2 or 3 tickets out, but now there may be 4 or 5. And waiting down the road is Michael Bloomberg with hundreds of millions of dollars to spend. He's banking on Super Tuesday, where the lion's share of Democratic delegates will be selected. And I certainly don't want to turn the best 60-ish seconds of your week into a travelogue, but here I am in the Maracanã, the most famous and at one point the largest soccer stadium in the world, where Pelé worked his magic in so many matches. How could I not say hello, at least from here? Nothing more, just the opportunity for all of you to see the citadel of world soccer. Immediately following the Iowa caucuses comes the State of the Union message. Delivered in the hallowed halls of the Congress of the United States, the president has a lot of good news to deliver to the American people and to the world in that vaunted chamber that evening. The economy booming on every level imaginable, even with the coronavirus taking a real hit on the stock market this week. The markets are still way up, unemployment way down, new jobs, better standard of living for so many Americans. The economy, as Bill Clinton's team was famous for saying, is really what it's all about, stupid. So the president will be delivering that message, but he's also got a lot more to talk about. A Middle East peace package, a deal with China, all good things to talk about. And all of this comes in the wake of the impeachment saga. A really sad chapter in American history, where the Democrats in the House insisted upon taking forward a case they knew was going nowhere because it really didn't have much to it. And so what we saw in the Senate trial, if you want to call that, was political sophistry and not much more. Schiff trying desperately to redeem himself among his Democratic faithful, others trying to get their 10 minutes of fame stretched into 15 or 20. It all really was very, very difficult to watch and observe. Ultimately, no case there. President Trump will stay in office, and his re-election campaign will be boosted by the economy, about which he will brag an awful lot on Tuesday night. All right, forget about the no travelogue stuff for this week. How can I possibly ignore Iguazu Falls, one of the great wonders of the world? When Eleanor Roosevelt saw this, she said, "Poor Niagara." Pretty much sums it up. Beautiful, God's creation, and now back to the other stuff of the best 60-ish seconds of your week. And the sports world, of course, was saddened this week by the tragic loss of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, who played his high school ball in my state of Pennsylvania, Lower Merion High School, probably the second best player to ever come out of Pennsylvania. Wilt Chamberlain will always be number 1, even though Kobe Bryant eclipsed his scoring record, as did Carlin Worley of Philmont Christian, for those of you that know my background. And the Super Bowl, Sunday's big match between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. More bets being placed on this Super Bowl than ever before. So I'll go out on a limb, place my bet with Andy Reid, ex of the Philadelphia Eagles. You gotta root for Andy. Let's see what it's all about. And for those who will be mourning the loss of football season and looking forward, pitchers and catchers report in just 2 weeks. Life is good, because that is the best 60-ish seconds of your week.